Welcome to Unsportsmanlike Conduct. I'm Trevor Brew. He is Tommy Morris some days. Topic today, we are debating, would you rather be a college coach or a pro football coach, Tommy?
I would go with college. I think it would be a lot more work to be a college coach, but I think it is a better job. And the reason why is you have total control over the players you get. I mean, provided they want to come to your school, but whatever. You get to choose who you recruit. Also, when they're there, I think their players are more willing to listen than when you get in the pros. They're all professionals. They've been in the league for X amount of years. They don't really care what you have to say. Some of them don't care about playing. They just care about money. So I think you have a more motivated player, a player who's more obedient, and you have better control over who those players are. So I would much rather be in the college ranks. What do you think, Trev?
Tommy, I agree with almost all your points. I think it's probably a more authentic experience. I think it's probably more enjoyable to some extent. But at the same time, I think there's nothing more gratifying than winning the ultimate prize in football, which is a Super Bowl trophy. So if I were able to coach a team where the GM was aligned with my belief in what players we needed for the team, almost like the relationship that Pete Carroll has with, I'm blanking on, is it John Snyder?
Sure, we'll go with
Uh,
that.
yeah, can you look that up for me, Tommy? Can you do a stat check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps
But
on.
whoever the GM is in Seattle, they have the type of relationship that I think every coach wishes they had. That Jim Harbaugh probably wishes he had before he got
John Schneider.
John Snyder. See, I got it. The
There you go.
mutual dismissal from what was it? What do we call it these days? The mutual separation.
Mutual
Well,
parting of
what's the new term for
ways.
fire? Yeah,
Yeah,
mutual. We didn't fire him. We mutually decided it was time for him to leave.
right.
But I
Of
think
course.
if you can find that type of relationship in the NFL, there's no better feeling than winning a Super Bowl trophy. And I also think it's to some extent a little less work in the fact that you can focus just on coaching, considering the amount. I think it's crazy to think in college football, your sole responsibility isn't just coaching a team to a national championship, but it's recruiting for the next season at the same time. So Urban Meyer, who just won a championship last night for Ohio State, is already has to get on the recruiting trail right now, or he could suffer a setback next season, especially when you have Jim Harbaugh coming into Michigan.
It's
So
too
I
bad
think
he has no
this,
quarterbacks.
yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah,
But for that reason, I think I'd rather be an NFL coach.
that's fair. I think if you were lazier, I'm not using that word right. I think that
But to
being
say that an NFL coaching job isn't difficult would be a joke.
oh no, it's
Most of these
difficult.
coaches,
I think that being
most
a
of these coaches sleep in their office. Most of them have pullouts installed. They don't see their wives for weeks on
right,
end.
but their off season is a lot more free than a college coach's off season. I mean, I guess the college coaches have the summer where they can't really talk to their
It's all
players.
it's all relative what you consider free. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.